Hello, HQTs! This is your night. It's time to skywalk on those haters, get rebellious, and celebrate this fabulous Friday, Cantina style. Haven't been this excited since the invention of Spanx. We did just have dinner here, you know. Now, a new game means a new hope, players. I'm Sharon Carpenter, your quintessential quizzer, and this is HQ Trivia, where your skills can earn you those dollar bills, in pounds, of course. The rules are simple. I'm going to ask you a series of questions from easy to hard. You've got 10 seconds to tap the answer. You get it correct, you move on. Answer all 12 right and you win, or you split that dosh. And today we're giving away a delightful £550. That will get you a fresh new pair of designer kicks, a pitcher of margaritas to get the long weekend started right, or even a bank holiday trip to a galaxy far, far away. But before you space it, you've got to face it. And don't forget, if you want to get rid of the chat, just swipe it to the right to focus more. Okay, here we go with Q1. The app in Apple's App Store is short for what? Application, approximately, appliances. The App Store is the apple of my eye. But hours of fun in there. They may say there's an app for that, but if you're after white goods, you're in the wrong place here. Way more fun on a computer than on paper. It's short for application, of course. Well applied there by 140,000 of you. The App Store opened its digi doors in 2008 with just 500 apps on its shelves. So many more now. Q2, who lives in Webfoot Walk, the British PM, the Invisible Man, Donald Duck. Webfoot Walk. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? But where do you know it from? Theresa May have been called a lot of things, but web-footed isn't one of them. Borrowing his trousers from the Invisible Man because they're non-existent is Donald Duck for the win. And a quacking good win there by 120,492 of you. Despite being the worst uncle in history, Donald has been one of the most popular Disney characters for decades, even though he doesn't even speak. All right, it's shout-out time. Hello to Cameron Bingham and the family in Northern Ireland. Hi to Rory Cook, to Keen from Durham, and also to Centre, taking a break from poker to play HQ. Hello to the Heart Road crew in Manchester. We've got Harriet, who just did her first exam. Good luck to you. Becky and Char in Brighton University, and the North Bridge House as well. Good luck to all of your players. Here we go with Q3. What kind of animal was Grandpa Lin, which helped various armed forces in Asia during World War II? Elephant, giant panda, crocodile. Grandpa Lin, or Gramps, if you know him well. You've got to have grandchildren to be a grandpa, so that's poor pandas out of the equation, armed with 2 sharp teeth and plenty of junk in that trunk. He was an elephant. Elephant for the win here, 84,135 of you striding fourth. Lin Wang served with the Chinese forces during World War II and then relocated to help the Taiwanese forces. Yeah, he was a fighter. Don't forget HQTs this Sunday at 3 p.m. We have a whoppingly good £8,000 up for grabs. Come join us for our Sunday Roast edition for your chance to win that Wonga. You do not want to miss it. Q4. What name is given to the language spoken on the Spanish-Portuguese border? Portuguese, Spanish, Portuñol. Probably butchered all of those. But which one is it? 3 Franken words, but which is the genuine Franken tongue here? Blabbing a bit of both on the border. It's Portuñol for the win here on this savage question. Spicy sausage. What is happening here? 27,585 of you moving forth with me. Portuñol is still big on the Spain-Portugal border, but it's even bigger on the triple border of Uruguay, Brazil, and Argentina. Q5. Which of these Jurassic Park movies features Jeff Goldblum? Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic World, The Lost World. I stopped watching after the first one, I've got to admit. He was definitely in the original, but which of these Jurassic sequels got the Goldblum treatment? Always in the last place you look is The Lost World. 11,624 of you still with us. That was a toughie. That was a brutal question. It really was. Now, we haven't seen the last of Dr. Ian Malcolm yet, as Goldblum will return to dino duty this summer. You'll be glad to hear. Q6. After oxygen, what's the most common element in the human body? Hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon. How well do you know your own body? We're about to find out. Joe Pasquale is mostly helium, but the rest of us are roughly 65% oxygen, making sure carbon-based life forms is at least partially accurate. Carbon is the answer we were looking for. 6,536 of you still breathing, alive and with us. Now, despite being the most common element in the air around us, we are only 3% nitrogen ourselves. Q7. In an official swimming medley race, which stroke is swum first? Butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke. I can't swim one stroke, to be honest. Who wants to teach me to swim? They're swimming's greatest hits, but which stroke is the first to be struck off the list? Laying back and taking it easy for the first lap. It's backstroke. Backstroke, your winning answer here on another savage question. Not so lucky, this number 7. Is it 5,000, more than 5,000 of you gone, 1,408 of you did swimmingly well there, according to both FINA and the Olympics. The order is backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, and then doggy paddle. That's right, Q8. Which of these celebs won the most when they appeared on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Dermot O'Leary, Chris Evans, Jonathan Ross. But they were all millionaires anyway, weren't they? That's not fair. Not only did he win the most, he was the only one to walk away with anything, X-factoring his way to £32,000. It was Dermot O'Leary for the win here, again. And this is another savage question. Back-to-back savage happening here. 380 of you won that one, and you're moving on. Evans blew it on a £10,000 question, while Ross suffered another painful phone-a-friend moment. Always hard to watch those. Q9. Which actresses' solo music albums have included David Bowie on backing vocals? Scarlett Johansson, Zooey Deschanel, Gwyneth Paltrow. David Bowie was happy to take a backseat to who? 3 Hollywood hotties who are also singers on the side. But who managed to get Bowie on backing vocals? That's a big deal. The Black Widow herself is Scarlett Johansson for the win. 88 of you got that right. Are we going to go with... We're going to go with Savage again. Yes, we are. Triple Savage. 3 in a row. My goodness, my gosh. Johansson released her debut album in 2008, which consisted of 10 Tom Waits covers and one of her own. Q10. After being purchased for over $1 billion, which company then lost over $700 million in value? Tumblr, Grindr, Flickr. Talk about buyer's remorse. Buyer's remorse indeed. They've all dropped a letter E, but who also dropped 3/4 of their value in just 1 year, making Yahoo boo-hoo. It's Tumblr that came tumbling down. 36 of you nailed that one. Yahoo shouted their own name when they snagged Tumblr in 2013, but they've been shouting expletives ever since. Q11, just 2 more questions to go, players. The world's biggest peri-peri chain took its name from which of the following? The owner's son, the owner's dog, the owner's grandmother. You all know what chain we're talking about. You're probably there right now. There's at least one of them on every major road, but who was Nando number 1? Rocking the most confusing Nando's card in the world. It's the owner's son. Owner's son is your winning answer, and unbelievable. We have no winners. Nobody got that one correct. We have no winners in tonight's game. I have not seen this in a while here on Q11 as well. You know what that means? That means that money is rolling over to tomorrow's game. Saturday night's game is going to be £1,100 up for grabs. Yes, it is. You all did well, but hopefully you'll do even better tomorrow and you'll be taking home that cash. Wow. Well, as always, hit me up on Twitter and Instagram. Let me know how you did today. I still want to know and request your shout outs as well for Saturday night, for tomorrow night. And of course, I'll be back inside your mobile at 9 p.m. for another shot at, this time, £1,100. Hold on 1 minute. There's something going on here. What's happening here? I think we may have one player left. There's one player who used their extra life to get back. They're still in the game. That means they're going to face Q12. My goodness, this is unbelievable. One player left. Everything riding on this one player right now who's going to face Q12. Let's see if they can make it to the end. Good luck to that player, Q12. Which of these groups had a song on the original release of Guitar Hero, Aerosmith, Audioslave, Bon Jovi? Wow. Good luck. My fingers are crossed so tightly for you. Now, Aerosmith had an entire version of the game to themselves, but were they in the original? Would the game have even been worth playing without living on a prayer? They raged against the machine, but served it for this one. Audioslave is the answer we need from you, and unfortunately, you did not make it. You said Aerosmith, and Aerosmith is not the correct answer, so we have no winners. Wow, well, make sure you come back again tomorrow because, as I was saying earlier, there's going to be £1,100 up for grabs. That money is rolling over now. Yes, it is. So come back tomorrow for sure. Join me back inside your mobile phone at 9 p.m. for a shot at that £1,100. That's a lot of cash right there. Until then, players, enjoy your learnings. No winners to enjoy your earnings this time around, but hopefully tomorrow. See you in a few. Bye.